What's up, everyone? Man, long time no video. It's been a while. Just wanted to make a video talking about maybe a few things, but mainly on working and collecting SSI, Social Security income, or Social Security disability income. For a while now, I've been working full time. It's been a little over like 2 years now, maybe. I've been working full time, and I was collecting SSI for a while, SSDI, and collecting my disability income check every month. It was like $1,000, and that was really good. It was helping me pay my bills, especially if I was gonna be short towards the end of the month to pay rent and stuff. But they caught on. You have to contact SSI and send them your information from your work history. If you don't, it still shows up because your social. It runs through the system, and it pops up, and they know exactly how much you're making and things like that. So eventually they caught up to me. I actually got a letter maybe a few weeks ago. That's partially why I'm making this video. I end up getting all my benefits cut off. I don't have any more Medicaid or Medicare or any of that stuff because I make too much now. So I think you have to contact SSI to see, or Social Security, I can't say that word, and find out exactly how much you can make extra on top of your whatever you're collecting. I think was like maybe in total of like $1,300, maybe $1,400 a month in total. So I passed that, and now I owe them money. I owe them $11,000. So that sucks. So I have to, I don't know, make some payments and see how that goes. But yeah, so that's kind of how it goes when you have a job, and also when you're looking for a job, if you've already been at home and you want to get to work, you just don't want to just sit at home anymore, and you can go to school or something like that. You can pick up a trade like I did. I learned how to weld. I went to school for that for almost 2 years to do that. I passed, I got my certificates, I got them good, and I found a job right away at a custom fabrication shop. But I just recently got a new job with more pay, working just full-time welding. My other job was more fabricating scenic art, so ton of different kind of work: fiberglass, paint, woodwork, welding. So it was a whole bunch of stuff, and I kind of wanted to focus more on welding. So that job was good for me for developing skills and getting experience in that field. So that was nice, but I wasn't making enough, so I wanted to make more. So I got another job, and that was great. A quick tip for people that are looking for work, especially being in a wheelchair, is not easy. I'll tell you now, firsthand experience. I had tons of interviews, and people almost immediately look at you like, what are you doing here? Especially for my kind of field. I'm going to be in somewhere, it's going to be a shop, it's going to be a warehouse, it's going to be a lot of power tools, a lot of dangerous equipment around. So I don't look like a typical person that you're going to find in a construction yard or somewhere like that. So that's something to keep in mind if you're in this field, or something you've done in the past before you got your spinal cord injury or whatever. If you were a welder, if you were a laborer or somebody that was out there in the field, it might not be the job for you anymore. You might have to pursue something else. But there's ways around things. If you really, really want something done, you're going to do it. Like for me, I pushed every day, applying different places all the time. My girlfriend, she was there when I was, I had interviews and I didn't get the job. I had tons of interviews. I had probably like 6, 7, maybe 8 interviews, and I never got the jobs. So it just depends on what you qualify, what you got, and if they give you a shot. The company I work for now, we build custom spray trucks for pesticides and things like that. It's really cool. They were really cool with me. They were really impressed with me, and what really, really helped me was an art portfolio. I'm going to show you in a second. And I created a thing. I went to Costco, and I just printed out a bunch of pictures of things I do, all my welding art and all the stuff I did at my previous job, and I made a nice little, something to look at. That helps. I had my resume there. I had everything on a nice little profile, just right in their face, instead of just showing them on the phone, just a little. You can do it too, or a tablet, you know. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to give them something I can hand and they can just look at it. So here's my portfolio. It's my business cards, my resumes and stuff. And this is what I wanted to show you. This kind of stuff right here presents, like, I don't know, it just makes everything look so much more professional. This is me actually doing a job, you know, welding and stuff, projects that I've worked on, me actually welding, you know. You can say a lot, but when you actually show a person what you're actually doing, that's when, you know, that changes their mind a lot. This right here got me the job. If it wasn't for that, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have got it. But that's what I really wanted to talk about, you know, and just make a presentation, you know, make them remember you. So just come out with a portfolio like this, spend a couple dollars on it, and it'll be worth it. As soon as I showed them that stuff, their mind was blown, and they immediately saw past the wheelchair, past the disability, and was focused on what I can do. And that's what I really want them to know. And that's what you want your employer, your future employer, to see. You don't want them to focus on your disability. You don't want them to start wondering why you're disabled or what condition you had and things like that, because then it's going to draw their mind away from what you're there for. You know, you're not there to get sympathy. You're not there to tell your story. You're there to have, you know, an interview about a job that you want to make. You know, you want to get. So that's something to keep in mind. Definitely create a portfolio of things that you're qualified. Things, if you have pictures of stuff that you have made, or things, or whatever job that you do, you know, that's the best way to do it. But yeah, working, you can work part-time. I worked part-time for a few years too. I never had an issue at SSI. Well, I was a sign spinner at one point. That was kind of interesting, it was cool. You just gotta get over that, you know, kind of embarrassing feeling, because you might see your friends or whatever drive by and stuff like that. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was easy money. You know, I would sit there with a sign on my lap, and I just move it like this on my knees, and I had my phone. I had this big old freaking 10-gallon hat just to cover me from the sun. I had my phone here playing movies, so I watched 2 movies and I was done. I only worked 4 hours a day. And I was only on the weekends. I only worked Saturdays and Sundays, so that was a really cake job for me. And then before that, I was working at a retail store. I was working at O'Neill Surf Shop. Only 4 hours a day, maybe three or 4 days a week, something like that. Depends. But it was cool. You know, I didn't make much money at those places, so you know, it wasn't an issue. But you know, what are you gonna do? Work part-time jobs and things like that and barely make money, or you want to work full-time and actually make some money? So now I don't have the benefits anymore, but I can actually support myself and not really worry too much about that stuff. So I'm kind of happy I'm not living off President Trump's government checks anymore. So that's pretty cool. But then again, you're losing out on money, on extra money. So it depends. That's why when you get into that, you have to make sure that you're going to be making more money than you're losing, you know, because you got to make up for that loss. So you have to make at least close to that of what you were making before, or over. So keep that in mind. If you guys want to work, you can do it. You can go out there and get any job if you put your mind to it, work hard, create a portfolio of what you do, and just present yourself as an everyday person that's going straight to the interview like anybody else, but stand out at the same time. Not because of your wheelchair or because of your disability, but because you have qualities and qualifications that you can actually do the job better than other people, regardless of your situation. So that's the most important thing to bring up to them. I guess that wraps up this video. Just stay tuned. You know, I work full time, as I just spoke earlier, and I do a bunch of other stuff. So I don't know. YouTube is not my, you know, I'm not big on YouTube like how other people are. They make videos every day and stuff, and I don't really have, I don't know what else content to put on there unless, you know, I just decide to do something random. So, you know, just be patient with me. I appreciate all your following and all your, you know, subscriptions to me and comments and likes and stuff. I really do. It means a lot to me for you guys watching this. And what I get out of it is just, I hope you guys, you know, get help from it, because I try to, you know, leave a trail from my path. So, you know, if I can help somebody in my situation do the same thing or, you know, better, you know, I'm happy for that. That's why I make these things, you know. I try to help people out. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys are working, comment below. Tell me what you guys do, and you know, give me a little story of how you got the job and how your interview went, because you know, I don't know too many people that actually have full-time jobs, and you know, I don't know. Besides, maybe they work from home and stuff like that. So, but it'd be cool to hear everybody's perspective. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Don't know when. Might be a random video tomorrow. I don't know. But I appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you like this video, hit a thumbs up. If you don't, I guess put a thumbs down. Don't be a hater, but you know, do what you want. Thanks for watching.